They called me a week later, sobbing, panicked, breathless. I let the phone ring twice, just long enough for them to fear I might not pick up. Then I answered. Their voices shattered through the speaker, trembling with the same desperation I once felt. "Please, come home. We need you." Funny, they hadn't needed me the night they humiliated me in front of everyone I loved. Emotional hook, inciting incident. I still remember the moment my mother whispered, "You deserve the world," into my twin sister's ear. The cameras flashed. My sister giggled. Dad held up the envelope like it was a royal decree. A fully paid trip to Europe. My sister cried from happiness. I cried from understanding. Then Mom shoved a tiny gift bag into my lap, almost as an afterthought. A $10 gift card, and a lecture about gratitude. Everyone watched. Everyone laughed. Everyone pretended it was harmless. I didn't argue, didn't break, didn't even blink. I just smiled, stood up, walked out of my own graduation dinner, and shut the door on 18 years of pretending. That night, I quietly packed my laptop, my charger, and the one thing they never noticed I had, a strategy. Backstory setup, the relationship. People think favoritism starts suddenly. It doesn't. It grows like a shadow, slow, silent, taking shape behind you. My sister was the gifted one. Perfect grades, perfect hair, perfect lies. I was the independent one, a title they invented so they could give everything to her and nothing to me. Still, I stayed loyal, listened, helped, gave. I thought love was earned. They taught me it wasn't. Discovery of betrayal. It took me years to realize the truth. The little things I brushed aside, my sister's smirks, my parents' excuses, the way big opportunities just happened to fall into her lap. But the final confirmation came 2 weeks before graduation. I overheard my parents talking in the kitchen. Mom said, "Don't waste money on her. She's used to nothing. She'll survive." Dad replied, "Exactly. She's strong. She'll figure it out." They were proud of neglecting me, proud that I'd become the child who never asked for anything. That night, I promised myself, they would regret mistaking silence for weakness. Shift in mindset, planning. I didn't yell, didn't confront, didn't seek fairness. Instead, I applied for a job, a remote IT internship with terrible pay, but one advantage: skills. Hacking, security, forensics, all ethical, all legal, until you choose to use them differently. When I walked out on graduation night, one thing was already clear. If they wanted me to be strong, I'd show them what strength really looked like. Execution of the plan. Step 1. I moved out without warning. Left behind an empty room and a silent message. You just lost the only child who ever cared. Step 2. I secured a freelance contract with a company my father depended on for billing software. He never knew the tech specialist handling his account was his own daughter. Step 3. I watched their finances, not illegally, but closely, from the outside. Patterns, spending, debts they never mentioned. Then came Step 4. The quiet strike. I didn't sabotage anything, didn't break laws, didn't touch a single rupee. Instead, I sent a simple flagged report to the auditing department. Unusual financial activity from this client. Please review. I knew exactly what they'd find. Dad's creative accounting, Mom's silent loans, my sister's Europe fund, pulled from places they never should have touched. The company froze his business account pending investigation, and just like that, their world stopped spinning. Climax and confrontation. A week later, their voices cracked through my phone. "Please, come home. We need your help. You understand computers. You can fix this." I let the silence linger. Then I asked the same question they asked me all my life. Why would you waste help on me? Give it to the one who deserves the world. Mom cried. Dad begged. My sister finally realized she wasn't the chosen one anymore, just the first domino. I didn't raise my voice, Didn't insult them. I simply said, "You taught me gratitude, so here's mine. Thank you for nothing." Then I hung up. Resolution and emotional release. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's quiet, precise, surgical. Mine was the sound of a phone disconnecting. The moment they realized the child they dismissed had become the one person who could save them and chose not to. Now I live alone, peacefully. My life is small, but mine. My freedom is unshared, unearned by anyone else. And sometimes, late at night, I think back to the graduation stage. I didn't get Europe. I didn't get applause. I didn't get a hug. But I got something better. Power. The kind they can never take back.